Hi everyone. Today I am going to discuss about IP addressing and subnetting basics. If we configure the TCP/IP protocol on Windows computer, an IP address, subnet mask, and the default gateways are required. IP address is 32-bit number that uniquely identifies the host, a computer, a printer, or a router, or any network device on the TCP/IP network. Okay, so I'm going to show you in my environment. For example, this is the IP I have got in my network. So my IP is 192.168.1.9, and I've got a subnet mask 255.255.255.0, default gateway .1. So it is 192.168.1.9, and the subnet mask is okay. So in this case, this is my IP and this is the mask. Let's see how to separate the network from host. So subnet mask exactly does this thing. It is used to divide an IP address into two parts. One part is host, that may be the computer or any network end device, and other part is the network where it belongs. In my case, in the first octet, the mask is 255. That means all the bits should be turned on. This should be considered as a network. Okay, and same thing happens to the second octet, third octet, and the last octet. Value is 0, so it will be host. My network address will be the first octet, that is 192.168, second octet, third octet, and the fourth octet. It is not included, so we have to put 0. So this is my network address. To understand the subnet, we need to know how to convert decimal to binary value and binary to decimal. 128. Let's see how to convert this value to binary. So this value should be divided by 2, since it's binary. 264 into 2 would be 128, and the remainder will be 0. Similarly, 2, the dividend will be 32, and the remainder will be 0. Similarly, let's carry on. Okay, so while taking the output, we have to go from down to up like this. So if I note down those values respectively, this would be 1, and then all other 7 bits will be 0. 5, 6, 7. So 128 in binary form will be like this. So next thing we need to know is understanding the power of 2. 2 to the power 0 will be 1, 2 to the power 1 will be 2, 2 to the power 2 will be 4, 8, 2 to the power 8 will be 256. So if I go to the note again, let's demonstrate a few examples which will be helpful to do the subnetting quick and easy. So for example, if I pick up a number 1 and then 0, 0, 0, 0, 2 more, so it will be 128, 2 to the power 7. So we count 2 to the power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. So it would be 128. Okay. So on the same example, if I put 1, 1, and then rest of the bits at 0, 6, 7, and then 8. So what would be the value? This one will represent 2 to the power 7, and the next bit will represent 2 to the power 6. So it would be 128 plus 64 is equal to 192. 1, 2, 3, and remaining will be 0, 3, 4, and then 5. So this number will be 224. Similarly, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. This number will be 240. So for this number, the quick and easy way to find the corresponding decimal number based on the binary value provided will be this way. If all the bits, all the 8 bits which are provided are turned on, it will have the value 255. And we can see here are 4 zeros from left to right. The corresponding decimal value will be 8, 4, 2, and 1. So in this one, let me erase some part here. So let me write down the total value of those zeros. It will be 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. It will be 15. I take 255 and I have to subtract 15 because they are 0, right? So it will come 240. So on the same way, I'm going to do one more example. Let me take my pen again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then zeros. 1, 2, 3. The sum of those zeros in decimal value, it will be 4 plus 2 plus 1, which will be 7. So to find the value of this string, what I need to do is I need to take 255 if I turn on all the bits, and I have to subtract 7 from there, which will be 248. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 252. We have to subtract 3. And this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 0. 254. And as I said before, if we turn on all the bits, this number will be 255 in decimal. Let's talk about CIDR notification, which is classless interdomain routing. When we represent the subnet mask in slash format, it is called CIDR. It is most common because representing the subnet masks in this sort of values and representing the numbers in all the binaries is a little bit difficult and a long process. So as in the table, if we denote a number with /24, which will be 24 number of ones, the subnet max value will be 255.255.255.0. Similarly for /25, it would be 255 but 255.255.128. Let me show you how it happens. Let me put 25 number of ones. In the first octet, we have to turn on all the bits. Let's write down 255 for ease. Second octet, 255 again. Third octet, 255 again. And on the fourth octet, let's represent the decimal numbers into the binary. 24 number of ones plus 25. And the remaining bit will be 0. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this number, if we have the leftmost bit 1 and all other bits at 0, this value would be 128, which will be 2 to the power 7. So /25, while representing in the decimal format, this subnet mask will give the value is 255.255.255.128. So when I refer this table, similarly 26 would be 255.255.255.192 / 27 will be 224 at the end / 28, 240 at the end / 29, 248 at the end / 30, 252 at the end / 31, 254 at the end and / 32. We have to turn on all the bits. So this / 32 will be used in a very special scenario. For example, we have a host and we want to represent it with the network address just to notify a single bit. In this case, we can put this formula like this one. What I'm saying is, if I have the network address is 192.168.1.0, if I notify this one using /32, then it will represent just a single host. In this example, I'm going to show you what is the IP address, subnet mask, and as you know, we can represent it into the CIDR notification. And we have to find what's the first address of the first host on the network and what's the last address we can use from that range. Okay, 192.168.1.100. That's the host address, and the subnet mask is /24, and we need to find first host of this network, and we have to find last host of this network. Okay, so the network address would be 192.168.1.0, right? Because /24 means it will turn on the bits. It will consider this octet as the network, this octet as the network, this octet as the network, and this one is the host. So the network address would be 192.168.1.0. So the next IP address on this subnet would be 192.168.1.1/24. This is the first host. Okay, and the last address from this range we can put 255 at the end. That would be 192.168.1.255/24. But the problem is we cannot use this one because .255 is used as a broadcast address which cannot be assigned to the host. So we have to choose the IP which is one less than this broadcast address, which would be 254, and the complete address would be 192.168.1.254/24. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I will come up with some advanced techniques of subnetting. Stay safe. Until then, take care. Bye.